Baylen out loud. Baylen faces a tough question. Is she capable of living alone? Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. Baylen Dupree from Baylen Out Loud needs to answer fans' most asked questions. One is about whether she is ready for independent living. She has dreamed of becoming self-reliant since a very young age. However, her Tourette's and tics blocked her way after she was diagnosed with them. Before her 18th birthday, Baylen gets severe tics, which make her day-to-day life difficult. Therefore, her parents never really allowed her to live on her own terms away from their home. While Alan and Julie's daughter, Sammy, was the first one to move out of the house, Baylen was held by them. The older she became, the more she realized she wished for freedom. So, does Baylen have what it takes to live solo? Baylen Out Loud. Are Baylen's tics real, fake, or scripted? Baylen Dupree had to explain to viewers that after her show, Baylen Out Loud, she faced backlash on social media. For some audiences, the TLC series is scripted. They feel the reality star has been faking her tics and Tourette syndrome from the beginning. For them, she has been nothing but overdramatic because her mom told her to be for fame. However, Baylen addressed the ongoing rumors as the episodes rolled out throughout the first season. She shut down the accusations and slammed the trollers, revealing that her tics were 100% real. "No, my tics aren't lines. They're not. They're tics? Okay. Tics," Baylen noted on a video alongside Colin. Later, the U.S. Tourette Association also confirmed that the TLC celebs' symptoms and diagnosis are true and not an art of imagination or acting. Baylen Out Loud. Fans discuss if Baylen should live an independent life. Fans have mixed opinions, thoughts, and emotions regarding Baylen Dupree's liberty. In Season 1 of Baylen Out Loud, she and Colin moved out of their respective houses after much contemplation. Colin couldn't find a roommate, so he asked his girlfriend if she wanted to relocate to Washington, D.C. Colin always knew what Baylen desired as a 22-year-old. Hence, he proposed to her, and they got engaged and finally moved to their new apartment. But he holds a position in the Air Force, which seems like a problem for netizens because of Baylen's continuous tics. He is bound to be anywhere he relocates. During the show's finale episode, Colin uneasily revealed that he was not going elsewhere. It was indeed good news for the Duprees since they thought he would take Baylen with him. The lovebirds never want to have a long-distance relationship before their wedding. Now, fans have one question. What would happen if Colin had to be away? Viewers are certain that Baylen can't live all by herself. They think she is yet to become fully independent. They felt the problem was not with her parents, but it was because she had a disability. Regardless, some do acknowledge that she deserves to live independently and on the right track to fulfill her dream. For all the latest Baylen updates, Baylen Out Loud. Colin Dooley asks for Baylen's hand in marriage. Will her parents say yes? Baylen Out Loud star Colin Dooley recently took a big step in his relationship with Baylen Dupree. He became serious and asked her parents' blessing to marry her. Baylen and Colin are officially engaged. Hence, they are ready to tie the knot and exchange vows. The couple moved to their dream home just a few days ago. Baylen always desired to live independently. She wanted to manage her Tourette symptoms without her parents' interference so that they could comfortably let her live alone. However, according to viewers, her new plan of living with her military fiancé, Colin, was a better plan. Colin is a very helpful person who now takes the utmost care of Baylen. What did he say to her parents? Baylen Out Loud. Everything to know about Colin's relationship history and job. With Baylen Dupree and Colin Dooley's engagement, fans are eager to know more about the latter. According to Famous Birthdays, Colin was born in 2002 and belongs to Vinton, Virginia. Based on information given by Vinton Messenger, he graduated from William Byrd High School in 2019. As for his job, he currently works in the U.S. Air Force. Since December 2020, Colin has served as the body bearer in the Honor Guard. His job role is to be present at Arlington Cemetery of Force funerals to carry the caskets of deceased servicemen and other remains. Regarding his relationship history with Baylen, They happened to meet on a dating app in 2022. They eventually started dating and became engaged. Baylen out loud. Colin turns to Baylen's parents and sister first before proposing her to marry him. For Baylen Out Loud viewers, Colin Dooley is the best partner Baylen Dupree could ever ask for. That's why he went straight to her mom, Julie, and dad, Alan, to seek their approval for their daughter's marriage to him. Before he made preparations for the biggest moment, he felt it necessary to pop the question to them first. As Colin visited Baylen's parents, he told them that he would always protect and respect their daughter and love her the way she deserves to be loved. This led her mom, Julie, to become emotional when Colin asked them for Baylen's hand in marriage. Alan and Julie were shocked to know that their soon-to-be son-in-law would ask that sooner. Colin said in a private confessional that he feared Baylen's parents would say no to him. He even met her sister Sammy to help her clear some doubts. According to Sammy, Baylen and Colin's relationship has been moving very fast, so she wondered if the time was right for them to get married. Colin promptly replied to Sammy that after knowing Baylen for some time, he knew he wanted to make her his wife. He wished to see her every day beside him. Also, he was eager to promise and dedicate himself to her. This answer shocked Sammy since she thought it was a lot to process. She indeed didn't expect such a mature outlook from Colin. Baylen out loud. What does Baylen's father Alan Dupree do for a living? All about his job. Baylen Out Loud star Baylen Dupree's dad, Alan Dupree, has a job to sustain the family. He is the backbone of his and Julie's 6 children. He puts in the effort to give them the best of all. As a father, he is very supportive and protective of Baylen, ensuring that her fiancé, Colin, genuinely loves her. When Baylen decided to live with Colin after their engagement, he almost said no. However, he knew he couldn't stop her because it was her right to live on her terms, so he and his wife agreed. Just for a reminder, he asked Colin to meet him in his backyard to issue a stern warning. After a few rounds of rapid fire, Colin assured him to prioritize Baylen. Baylen out loud. Fans think Baylen fakes her tick scenes. After watching Baylen Dupree trying to smash her cutely decorated birthday cake, fans are convinced even more than she acts. They think she is lying about her condition for fame and wealth. Some strongly believe she is not very open and transparent about her Tourette. But some Baylen Out Loud viewers have complete faith in her. During the news scene on Baylen Out Loud, Baylen celebrated her birthday with a grand party and a pink cake. However, she was eager to chop the cake with her hands in Tourette style. Following her blowing out the candles, she couldn't control her right hand raising towards the cake. Luckily, with Julie's cooperation, Alan held Baylen back right there. She then revealed that the cake felt squishy and soft and seemed good to smash. Baylen Out Loud. What does Alan do for a living? Know his job in detail. Based on the information provided in the TLC biography, Baylen Dupree's father, Alan Dupree, has a job in the federal government of the U.S. He works in a city office while residing in Ranson, West Virginia with his family. The place takes 90 minutes to drive from D.C. town. Alan married Baylen's mom, Julie, in 2001. She is a homemaker and takes care of all 6 kids at home whenever Alan is away for work. The couple raised 4 boys, Burke, Spen, Vic, and Beckner, along with Baylen and Sammy, in the small town, which has just over 5,000 residents. As of February 2025, 4 of Alan and Julie's children live with them in their house. The other 2 have already moved out for jobs and to live with their partners. During a Baylen Out Loud episode in January, Alan said that his oldest son, Burke, returned home after graduating college. However, he is currently in a job-searching phase. Following Baylen's Tourette diagnosis, she stayed at home the most under the protective eyes of Alan and Julie, but since she turned 18, she has moved in with Colin to their new apartment. She is now engaged to him and planning to get married soon. Her sister Sammy is a frequent home visitor as she lives in Kansas with her boyfriend. Baylen Dupree flashes new engagement ring as she excitedly reacts to Baylen Out Loud Season 2 renewal. Baylen Out Loud gave fans a glimpse into TikTok star Baylen Dupree's life as she navigates life with Tourette's. On February 25, TLC shared a video on Instagram of TikTok star Baylen Dupree's sweet reaction to finding out the exciting news. The clip starts with the 22-year-old on FaceTime with someone from TLC, who shared that Season 2 of Baylen Out Loud is officially confirmed. The video then switched to Dupree's point of view as she showed her delight over the news. "I'm so excited," she exclaimed in the clip. Baylen Out Loud, which premiered on January 13 on TLC, follows Dupree as she navigates adulthood while dealing with her Tourette's, which causes involuntary muscle movements or sounds called tics, per the Mayo Clinic. She was first diagnosed with Tourette's at 18 years old in 2020 and first shared her story online. Since then, Dupree amassed over 10 million followers on TikTok. According to the show's official synopsis, Baylen Out Loud will inspire audiences as they watch Baylen push herself outside her comfort zone in pursuit of the independent life she's always dreamed of. After years of feeling self-conscious about her condition, Baylen is finally ready to live freely, embracing her authentic self and showing the world that Tourette doesn't define her, the synopsis continued. With the support of her family and friends, Baylen is ready to stretch her wings. The show also features Dupree's life with her family, including 4 brothers and his sister, and her relationship with Colin Dooley, who she calls her medicine on the show. Dupree began dating Dooley in November 2022 after they met through dating apps. In February, she confirmed they were engaged. She exclusively told People that Dooley was very observant with her condition and researched it before the pair went on their first date. "He still is learning, but I mean, so is everyone else," she added. Dupree also described him as the prescription that I've needed, that never runs out. "It was just meant to be. He just understands me so well," she continued. "He distracts me from a lot of the things that consume my day and my time. It just really helps just having someone there who gets it and understands me."